Hey folks, so today's episode we're going to focus on these guys. That's right, just plain Jane bike inner tubes. Nothing special, find them for a few bucks at Amazon, Walmart, but I'm going to show you what you can do with them next. Alright, so you're just dealing with any size, doesn't matter. This one's a 20-inch, but literally it can be anything, any size you get, whether you buy it new or you get it for free, doesn't matter. All you need is really the rubber, and it is quite useful. So I'll get it all undone here. So here she is. I actually like using the new ones if you can find them cheap, because they're clean, right? They don't have a lot of marks on them. But these guys are super tacky, and you've probably already guessed what we can use these for. We can make our own Ranger bands. And the reason you may want to do this versus buying some off of Amazon is because A, this is how they originally were made, and B, you can make them in whatever size you want. So the first thing I do is I literally cut the stem off. So these straight cutters right here work really, really well. You can use a knife or scissors, obviously. It just makes a nice clean cut. So all I do is throw that part away, and now you're left with a big strip of tubing that you can do whatever you want with. So one of the primary things I do with these inner tubes is I make things that can gather up my slings with. I'll show you that in a future episode, but in this episode I just wanted to show you a quick use for this, which was if you take a regular A2 AR-15 grip, they're comfy, but they're not really comfy. But what you can do is you can cut a piece of tubing to length, and it will change the way this guy feels dramatically. So now here's the one issue with these is you've got to stretch them out, and you have got to warm them up, because otherwise they get super duper hard to handle. But basically you are going to force this guy around the grip itself, just like that. And it may take you a little bit. Alright, I didn't want to bore you or shock you with all the cussing and screaming it took for me to get this on to this grip. You do have to stretch it, but the more you work it and the more you stay after it, the easier it is. You can also use something like a pair of hemostats to help grab it and pull it on. But you can see that you can cut a small piece like this, or you can cut an even larger piece, and it just gives you really nice purchase, and it takes away any type of hot spots on the grip for you. It's just really frankly easy, inexpensive, fast little project. So I don't think it looks that bad either. I don't even really think, unless you're really looking at it, that you'll notice it. So just a quick, fast little tip on what you can do with these. You can also make, sheaths so that you can, or attachments for sheaths so that you can hold your ferro rod or whatever you might want to do. These are great for holding tourniquets onto web gear. It's great to cut strips, with whatever cutting device you're going to use for, putting a tourniquet on your rifle, for instance. I've even seen people use this to secure up their hearing pro. So really the sky's the limit. It's really about your imagination, and you have quite a few inches here to work with. You have several projects that you can chew away at. So whether you buy a new one off of Amazon or Walmart for a few bucks, or you buy an old one that someone gives you, or find at a yard sale or flea market or whatever, this is a good, easy thing to keep in your shop. And it's just one of those things that you never know that you needed until someone showed you. So as always, if you like these type of videos, please do me a huge favor. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Hit that bell icon. And as always, be safe and be good.